I'm joined by K's first team coach Mark Hams after this afternoon's 2-0 win at Canvey Island. Mark, it was solid if not spectacular, but 3 points, job done as far as you're concerned?
Yep, 3 points, clean sheet, and a very professional performance in my opinion. Bearing in mind it's a long journey, you make excuses if you want. Long journey, having to make a couple of changes here and there, shape-wise and personnel-wise, due to sending off or just different places on the pitch where they were affecting us, and I thought it was very, very professional. We just got on and done it.
We had so many chances on Monday at Margate. How pleased were you with the clinical finishing today for the 2 goals? There was few and far between chances today.
Yeah, it was. You look at one thing I said at half time to the boys. There was 4 big things in the first half that really impressed me, and it was basically organisation on certain things that we've worked on during the week, and one of them was the goal from Max. Just if you organise things properly and you put in a decent delivery like Matty did, then you've got a very, very good chance. And Bobby Trainee, just never surprised wherever he scores from. You just never surprised when it hits the back of the net.
And how pleased were you that one of the free kicks came off? We had a lot of free kicks in and around the box on Monday nights, but didn't make the most of them. But today we did. First one.
Yeah, should have scored from another one as well. The one, the one I'm talking about, without giving too much information away. I'm chuffed. I mean, it's so frustrating when we put them together in training and everything's great, and you leave training Thursday night and you think, here we go for Saturday, and then they start doing their own things in games and or getting them completely wrong. But you've got to give them the credit. They get hammered when they don't get them right. They've got to take the credit when they get them right, because we're not on there kicking the ball. We're not on the pitch crossing them, so we can't take the credit. They've got to take the credit.
What was your take on Johnson van der Sue's red card in the second half?
I'm going to play the old Wenger card. I never saw it. I honestly didn't see it. I was looking down at notes or whatever, but I just didn't see it. The only thing I've heard is that Sylv said the lad spat in his face and he just reacted to it. But I don't even know whether he spat. I don't even know whether he reacted. I can't even tell you whether Sylv threw a push, punch or anything. I just didn't see it, so I can't help you.
What about the referee generally today? How do you think he did?
Okay, about as good as you can expect. Probably thinks the same about us. Did we? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he probably makes half the mistakes over the course of a season that any player or any manager or any coach does. The game can't be without them. So we just got to accept that they're as good as they are and probably as good as they're going to get.
And how much do you coach into the forwards that they need to gamble when they're playing up front, as Bobby did today to get the second goal?
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the way that he scored was basically a Dean Lodge goal, wasn't it? We leave Lodgy up, we whack it if we can get it up there because he's got pace to burn, and why not use that if they're going to offer you space in behind? But you wouldn't have expect Tubby Bobs to be doing that sort of role. Gomez, yes, that's why we brought him on, because he's a beast when he's in the mood. But yeah, let's if it's even in Lodgy's case, even if it's 1 against a 3, Lodgy against a 3, you'd still say do it because you'd fancy him. So yeah, if they're going to offer you the space, let's have a go at it.
You mentioned Gomez Darling there, and you said when he's in the mood. Was he in the mood today?
It's tough, and I mean, coming on in any game's hard if you want to make excuses for him. But I've seen snippets in games, and I've seen some great stuff in training. I've seen some not so great stuff in training as well. But from the positives and the good stuff I've seen, there is a player in there without a shadow of a doubt that is ready to be unleashed.
When we went down to 10 men, you took off a centre back. Why was that?
It wasn't just a case of going down to 10 men. It was something we was thinking about with 11 men as well. And Toby, I made it clear to him, and he's not stupid. He knows. He hardly put a foot wrong as a free centre halves. They were excellent today. They've got to take credit for that. But it was a case of they were starting to get stronger down the sides of the pitch. We could sense from their dugout that was the way that they were going to try and either equalise or nick a win. So we just had to address it. So what we did was we stuck 2 fullbacks in. A left back and a right back, and you couldn't really pick a full back out of any of those 3. It could have been any 3 of them that were dragged off, to be honest with you. Dragged off sounds harsh, but it was a case of getting 2 fullbacks in, 2 midfielders wide as well, and let's stop them doing us down the sides. And I think defensively, because I know I could hear a lot of frustration as well from the crowd, like when they were passing the ball to death in the middle third and they're defending third. Come on, let's get the ball back, and that's fine. I understand that, but once they actually got to our defending third, so like their attacking third, there wasn't a great deal of outcome. So I was really, really pleased with the defending side of things.
All the talk amongst the Case fans before the game in the bar now is all about the Sutton game on Monday. How much have you had to re-emphasise the focus on today's game to the player and keep their minds off Sutton before today?
When so?
If at all.
Is it this Monday?
Monday.
I thought it was a fortnight. You lot got something against them, haven't you? With your songs and that today. The question: how do we focus on it? Well, it's just we had to. We've got no choice but to. There's no point in doing a session on Thursday night and talking about what Sutton are going to be good at on Monday. Let's just get this done. Adrian Withers has watched Canvey, done a great report on them. Everything he's told us is everything that they did. Which helps us immensely. He comes down and he puts on a decent chat with the boys at some stage during the session on Thursday. So that's our priority. Now is our priority to start thinking about Sutton. We just had a quick chat about them in there. I'm not so sure how they got on today. I think they drew or won. I think so they won. So let's have a crack at them. I've watched them. We've had someone there today watching them. We've had other people watching them just by the nature of living locally to the Sutton ground. They've watched them as well. So let's get the game on.
And after today's result, a difficult place to come here and coming away with 3 points, 2-0 win, solid clean sheet. Go into the Sutton game sky high with confidence?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, even if it hadn't gone our way today, we'd still be buzzing. That's just the nature of us, of the manager first and foremost, and us as a management team, and then as a bunch of players. We just, even if it don't go our way, we can't wait to get back out and start playing again. And there's never any sense of, oh God, here comes the next game in our camp. We wouldn't tolerate it. And the manager being the way he is, he wouldn't have those sort of players around. So yeah, we're double excited now.
And it's going to be a big week. Sutton at home on Monday, then St Albans away in the FA Cup next Saturday, arguably our biggest cup game for a number of years. You looking forward to that one as well?
Yeah, I am. I mean, Douse is he's really excited about a cup run, and why not? I mean, it's good financially for the club. It puts the club on the map again, gets us recognised, and of course, this club's got a history in the FA Cup, which everybody's rightly proud of. So it could be a great week. We could be sitting here this time next week with nothing in the bag. On the other hand, we could be sitting here with the first team to beat Sutton, and also with a few bob in the bank ready to go into the draw on Monday. And there's nothing better than waking up on that Monday morning, knowing you're going into a draw and just being able to pick one of the big boys.